Welcome to Artist on Record. Breaking sad news. Ozzy Osbourne dead at the age 76 years old, coming up right here on Artist on Record. Let's get some people here in the chat. Let's talk about it. I'm setting everything up right now. But yeah, this is out of the blue. Ozzy Osbourne dead at the age of 76 years old. If it's your first time here watching, subscribe and post your comments down below if you missed this. Ozzy Osbourne, the legendary Prince of Darkness, one of heavy metal's most iconic stars, has died. He was 76 years old. He died surrounded by his family, his loved ones. It was in a statement. And this is crazy right here. Who's with us right now? Let me know you could hear me. I'm not in my typical studio, so can you hear me? Let's talk about this right now. I'll post your comments. Ashley Fisher, always wanted to see him in concert. Let me know if you could hear us. Cindy, can you hear us? Cindy Chase is here. Great to see you. This one hurts my heart. Part of who I grew up on. I just emailed Bob Daisley. I don't know if he knows about this or not. We just had Bob Daisley on the show and we were talking about this. I am actually in a hotel right now. Just got off a plane. Just saw this crazy news on my phone. Laura G, good to see you. Wow, this is a major bummer. He was awesome. Can you hear me over here? Hearing you fine. All right, now we'll continue with the show. And the tribute. I just had Bob Daisley on, and thank you for that, Cindy. And we could hear you clear. Thanks, Jack. A lot of tears over here. A lot of people very upset. Carla, good to see you. And alrighty, really quick. We just had Bob Daisley on the show. If anybody hasn't seen that episode, you could check out. I'm releasing them in like 10-minute clips. It's about almost an hour and a half conversation about Bob Daisley, former Ozzy bass player, Blizzard of Oz, wrote all these great songs about not being at the reunion. And I got Bob's take on how he felt that he wasn't invited. You could see the unedited episode in our members only. So if you are a part of the members only, make sure you could check that out. Blizzard of Oz, Basement Bob Daisley talks about that. But we're going to have to bring Bob back on the show. But really quick, if you're tuning in, it's all over the news. Ozzy Osbourne, dead at the age of 76 years old. I'm going to talk to you about that. There was a statement to the Sun that it is with sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family, surrounded by love. We ask everyone to respect our family privacy at this time. Sharon, Jack Kelly, Aimee, and Louis. News of Osbourne's death comes more than 5 years after he announced Parkinson's disease, diagnosed in January of 2020. But I am actually I don't even know what to say. I'm actually shocked like everybody else here. And this is left field. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, they just did their farewell, their final goodbye. And then it's like he held on for the final show. And now he's gone. It's really crazy when you think about this, and when you even think about more about Ozzy Osbourne's solo career, right? There's only one man standing from the Blizzard of Oz era. It's Bob Daisley. Lee, Randy, Ozzy, they're all gone now. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say. Mitch Weissman, sorry to hear this. Good to see you, Mitch Weissman. Yeah, this is crazy breaking news. Let's chat with each other. I'm going to post your comments up here. I want to hear from you. Jakey Lee was at but the thing is, Jakey Lee was at the final farewell, but he never got to play with Ozzy, did he? Or is it something that I missed? Which is crazy. In my interview with Bob Daisley, we talk about it. Do you have anything you would like to say to Ozzy? And I'm going to release those clips. I only release them not to be cheap and greedy with everybody out there that's not a member. YouTube doesn't push out long episodes, so they push out my 10-minute episodes, and you will see them. I will have to edit them, make it look good for YouTube. I'll put it out there. But if you ants in your pants, you want to see, just go to the members only. I really appreciate you guys, but you don't have to. I will be releasing more clips. It's just I'm not somewhere I could edit. I'm not in my place. Mike Foster, he will live forever in his music. Ozzy will live forever. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, the man was known to have the greatest guitar players ever in his band, ever, which is when you, as a kid growing up, you thought of Ozzy Osbourne. You got to be an amazing guitar player. Randy Rhoads, Tony Iommi, all these great, Jakey Lee, Zach, all these great guitar players. I just was watching an interview about Nuno Betancourt talking about when he was a kid, he wanted to try it for Ozzy after Randy died, and he made his homemade cassette as a kid. He mailed it, and it's a great story. You have to check that out on Rick Beato's show. But this is really sad. Let's see who else is in the chat talking to us right now. Mark, that's sad. Really, really sad. A true legend, and legends never die. He wrote day, but I know what you mean. Tara, good to see you. I wouldn't wish Parkinson's on my worst enemy. Let's see. Kenny, good to see you here. Hope you subscribe. Kenny B. Legend will live on forever. Laura G. My father just passed away about 6 months ago from Parkinson's. It's a terrible, terrible disease. I'm sorry for your loss, Laura. It is a terrible disease. Ozzy Osbourne, December 3rd, 1948, he was born. He died today, July 22nd, 2025. Crazy. This is just crazy at the age of 76 years old. I hope I didn't write the wrong age on his. Okay, I wrote it correct. Yeah, 76 years old. This is just, I'm just shocked like everybody else. Ozzy was a true legend, quite a character. The music world lost a giant, Mitch Weissman. Did you guys think that after this fella Black Sabbath show that he was going to pass away? I didn't. I didn't at all. He looked good. He didn't look, I mean, he was sitting down, but he seemed okay, right? Or is it just me just saying that? Let's be respectful here. No haters. Let's, whatever you think about Ozzy, you like him, you don't like him. Hey, I understand, but you cannot deny that the man definitely changed a lot from music lovers to early Black Sabbath to Ozzy's solo thing. You can never deny that. You can't take that away. And you also can't take away the Blizzard of Oz era, which was amazing. What a chemistry with each of those guys. Lee, Bob, Randy, come on. That was magic in a bottle right there. Ozzy Osbourne's children, Kelly Osbourne, Aimee, Jack. Our condolences to you guys. And the fans, people who love Ozzy. Sharon, you know what? I know Sharon gets a lot of beef on our channel here, a lot of crap from the fans because they like the Blizzard of Oz. But when you lose somebody, it's just sad. And I actually condolences with my friend Bob Daisley because Bob, I just wrote to you. I don't know if you're going to see this yet, but we'll probably talk. But Bob, I know you had a lot of love for Ozzy and just, business gets funny, lawyers get involved, but I know in your heart, I know you love them. I could tell when you and I talk off the air, and my condolences to you, Bob, because it really sucks because there's no closure. You didn't have any closure now. Ozzy is gone, and now you can't say anything, or vice versa. It all sucks. Let's see who's here. One comment, legend, Ozzy, God bless him. X, Laurel, heart, sad faced, and it's just awful. The whole thing is just really, it's just really sad. Let's see over here, and let's see. Let's see who else do we got here. Let me put some stuff here for you guys. And hold on, I'm trying to look at your comments. Cindy, what do you have to say? No More Tears came out my senior year of high school and remains one of my favorite albums ever. It was a great album. I gotta agree with you, Cindy. It was a fantastic album. Let's see. Let's see. Shane, I was laughing at a clip from the Osbourne show thinking how much I love Ozzy. The show was funny, I got to tell you. Right here, people are posting over here. A lot of comments out there. Uh, Rolling Stone, because we're live right now, I can't edit this to make it look good. Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones just wrote, I am so very sad to hear of the death of Ozzy Osbourne. What a lovely goodbye concert he had at Back to the Beginning in Birmingham. And that's Ronnie Wood just posted this. I'll just share this with you guys right there. If you could see that. You know, I love the Stones, but Bob and I talk about that farewell tour, and it was really odd because Ronnie Wood, I don't know why he was there. I mean, it's nice that he was there, but it would have been cool to see Bob Daisley there. Absolutely, See some of your comments. Motocross 1968, prayers, I Am Iron Man, Club's Diamond just wrote this. Ozzy should have been knighted. His music inspired as many as Paul McCartney. Yeah. JW, Ozzy will live on through his music. Sharon must be so destroyed. Her and Ozzy were meant for each other. Oh, I can't even imagine how she is handling this right now. Cannot even imagine it. Mark, I'm happy for him that he was able to present himself live on a big stage in front of an audience in Birmingham. Yeah. Now, how many people over here? How are you guys taking this loss? How do you feel about this? Let me know right here. I have friends of mine talking in a chat right here, and they're writing over here. What a great Ozzy was the best. His body took a beating. He lived longer than expected. He did live longer. The Sabbath records and those fired two soul albums were the top notch. It's true. Those Black Sabbath records and the Blizzard of Oz records, you can never take that away, the chemistry of all that stuff. Never, ever. What do we got right here? There's a picture of Ozzy in his solo years. And then right here, I think we have a picture of right there's a Black Sabbath when they just did the reunion. You could see Ozzy standing against the wall, like slumped over right there. And there's the band. That's the band that we all know. And how about Lemmy from Motorhead, the man who wrote Mama, I'm Coming Home? Now Lemmy and Ozzy are making music in heaven with Randy Castillo. We don't talk about Randy. He was a great drummer too, another great guy. And Randy Rhoads as a guitar player, but Randy Castillo was great drummer. We don't talk much about him. Let's see who's over here. Right here. Mama, I'm Coming Home. That's right. This is crazy. Right here. Black Raven. I would read this, but I can't understand this. But I'm sure when we go back, somebody who will, I'm sure it means a lot. And thank you for your comment. David Lawrence, I feel he held on for that last performance. I kind of agree with you, David. Yes. Angel, he will be sorely missed. He is a rock and roll legend. My heart and prayers go out to his family. This is crazy. What I am going to do, everybody, and I've been running this contest for a while. Once I get to my 30,000 subscribers, and would you guys help me share it? I'm going to go through all our subscribers, and we hit 30K. I'm giving away this Ozzy book at 75. It's from the Quattro Pressing. They send me these books to review. This is a beautiful book, Ozzy at 75. So once we get them, if I mention your name on the air, you'll write to me at info@adikalive.com, and I'm going to send that book to you. Also, if you want to hear any other stories, for the man that was there, for fact's sake, Bob Daisley's autobiography, which is a great read. But right now, this is just so crazy. I was just talking with Bob about Ozzy. This is insane. I'm shocked. Janine, rest in peace. Ozzy, prayers for his family. Right here, Black Raven. It means a big man. It means a big man has left the big stage. I have my buddy Tommy. He was just playing. He was in Ozzy's solo career, and he just played that show in Birmingham. He kept it a big secret. He wouldn't tell anybody about it. Not one person. Let's see what we got here on the news right here. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath. This is the Guardian that's reporting this. Frontman and icon of British heavy metal dies at the age of 76 years old. The singer who later became famous on a reality TV show, It's Crazy, the lives that Ozzy has. Black Sabbath, his solo career, then he becomes like Ozzy and Harriet, the Osbournes. He died less than 3 weeks after the retirement concert. Think about that. It's like he held on just to do that concert. And that was really his final goodbye. He wasn't messing around. It wasn't like Kiss keeping coming back. No offense, Kiss, but they retired. They left us with these avatars. Now they're going to storm Vegas. But who's playing drums? Word on the street is that they're advertising 3 guys, but they're missing 1 guy. It's crazy. Now Ozzy is up. Even though he's been up there, now he's an ultimate legend, right? I don't even think Ozzy made a bad song. Even his bad songs are good songs. Ozzy Osbourne, whose gleeful Prince of Darkness image made him one of the most iconic frontmen of all time, has died at the age of 76 years old. This is crazy. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Red Hot, Goosebumps, sad. Wonder how Sharon will live without him. She's a tough lady. She comes from a tough family. How she will live without, I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes they say the loved ones go after the other ones go. So who knows? But I hope that that's not the case. There was a touching clip where Ozzy's daughter, Kelly, got engaged to her husband, proposed to her in front of Ozzy, and you could see the clip. Because you're not going to marry my fucking daughter. And he seemed in good spirits. You could see Ozzy loved his children. You could see that. A statement from the Osbourne family reads, if nobody heard this, I'm going to say it again. It is with more sadness than mere words can convey that we have to report that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning. He was with his family and surrounded by love. And we ask everyone to respect our family privacy. We ask at this time, no cause of death was given, though Osbourne has experienced various forms of ill health in recent years. I mean, God, he was one of the most notorious figures in rock, an innovator who's, it's true. His sound, his voice. Ozzy had one of those unique voices. Some people might not like it, but you could you hear Ozzy's voice, that's his voice. There's certain singers you can't imitate, unique. And he owned it. Big Beatle fan too, Ozzy was. Right here, Red Hot, Crazy, right after the farewell tour, concert. Right after the farewell concert, I'm a little tongue-tied here. It was his final farewell from Earth. Just ironic, right? It is very ironic. Sharon, rest in peace, Ozzy. Yeah, Steve, I hear you. Metal Rick is here. Ozzy birthed the metal music. Today not only influenced metal, but then had a tour where he brought up incoming metal bands to get the exposure. And some of those bands are the biggest bands today. Absolutely right, Metal Rick. Absolutely right. Tommy Taylor. Wow, shocked. I was at the concert 2 weeks ago. He didn't look great, but I thought he sang great considering the Parkinson diagnosis. I mean, yeah, he was sitting down, but God, do I have any pictures up there? I just put this up so quick, you guys. I don't. There's Ozzy signing the wall right there. Wow, this is just crazy, man. This is all too insane. The legendary band, Black Sabbath. Ozzy Osbourne, dead at 76 years old. Sad breaking news, everybody. I appreciate everybody's comments here. I guess for right now, we're going to sign off. This is the news right now. This is the news in 22 minutes. It's 20 minutes and 21 seconds. I'll let it go for a little bit. I'll post up some of your comments right now. But if you're just tuning in, if you haven't heard the news, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away, surrounded by his family, his loved ones, at the age of 76 years old. Let's see a couple more comments before we bounce out of here. Warrior 2761, rest in peace, Ozzy, one of a kind. Right here, generals gathered in their masses. Right? Tell me about it. Right? Let me ask you guys something. Are you happy now the way it all ended? This is it. This is the way it ended. Ozzy did his farewell, right? Bill Ward finally got to play with Black Sabbath. He got his recognition up there to play with the band. Let me know how did you feel about the last final performance? Did you enjoy it? Was there anything missing that you'd like to have seen? Is there anything you would wish they didn't have? Tell me your favorite Ozzy Osbourne songs, your favorite part of his career, and tell me how important Ozzy and his music meant to you. I want to hear about it. So make sure you post in the comments after this, and make sure you subscribe. I will be giving that giveaway book for the Ozzy. So put your name in the hat. Help me get to the 30. We'll give this away. I actually have 2 copies of that book. So I'm going to give both away. The Quattro Press, and they make these beautiful hard books, and that's a beautiful book, and you'll dig it. In the meantime, before we get out of here, Gary, I was listening to Volume 4 when I heard the news. May the Laguna sunrise bring Ozzy peace. What we got here? Warrior 2761. The loss is terrible, but it couldn't have happened any better. He went out a legend. You're absolutely right. Awarded Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and his last performance was perfect. Rest in peace to not only an artist but a legend. I mean, do you think he died from natural causes, or do you think maybe Ozzy, said it's time for me to check out? You know how I could do a Kevorkian thing. I don't know, because the timing is so crazy. That's why I'm not trying to allege. I'm not doing rumors, but it's just so crazy. It's just crazy that he just died right after this. So I don't know. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Natasha, what do we got here? I'm going to miss him. My real life Adams family. Lovia Johnson, Rita says that. The timing was like, it's like it was from a movie. It's just so. I want to see if Bob Daisley wrote back to me. Let me check out my emails here. I don't know what to say. I just sent Bob the news that Ozzy had passed away. I don't say anything yet, but I'm going to be releasing these clips of my interview with Bob Daisley, his feelings about the final tour. There was things he would have liked to say to Ozzy. In the interview, Bob says, hey, you know what? We did something really good together. We made a great piece of work. But I could tell, there was a lot of love that Bob has for Ozzy. Even though all the nonsense and the business and the he said, she said, who sued who, whatever, the Beatles sued each other. This is crazy. This is crazy. But at least Black Sabbath did their reunion, all original members. They're older, but they did it. We never got to see the Beatles. And Ozzy, he loved the Beatles, because John Lennon was assassinated. The closest we got was the 3 on the anthology. So there you go. Well, look, in the meantime, everybody, I truly appreciate you being here. Ozzy, thank you. Youngblood did change just for him, for everyone. You know what? I really, Youngblood, I thought he was really good at that performance. I got to tell you something. Gabby, rest in peace, Ozzy. Thanks for being here, you guys. All these new people, Leah, Claude, Gabby, please subscribe to the channels. First time I've seen you here. I have a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of stuff with Bob Daisley talking about Ozzy, the memories. He's an open book. Titan, we're all going through changes. Thanks, Oz, for all you gave us. I really like the community here and the love here. That's what it's about, the love. Alrighty? Keep it positive, keep it real, but keep it honest. Alrighty? Claude, thank you for the thumbs up. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Also, it helps the algorithm. And keep writing in the chat with each other. Make friends with other people you don't know. Just be kind to each other. Life's so short. Enough nonsense. You know, your favorite bands break up. They sue each other. It's heartbreaking. Life's short. And we're seeing it as we get older. These legends are passing. In the meantime, Ozzy Osbourne, sad breaking news, is dead at the age of 76 years old. I am Steph, and make sure you post your comments. Before we get out of here, I want you to post here and here for our next episode that pops up here. What's my favorite album of Ozzy's? Oh, man. I got to tell you the truth. I love Diary of a Madman. Love it. But I'm very attached to, because I saw the tour, so Motley Crue opened up for Ozzy. Bark at the Moon, that album, just that riff. And I remember I was 16, working in a department store, and it was one of the second concerts I went with my friends, unsupervised. I went with the guys, and it was Motley Crue opening up for Ozzy, Bark at the Moon. It was great. I had a great time, and I was like, whoa, this is great. And, you know, a couple of years before that, the mystery of Ozzy, biting bats. It's like this crazy guy. You know, who is this guy? So for a childhood memory, Bark at the Moon, but Diary of a Madman. Diary of a Madman. Don't get mad at me. I'm more those two solo records than the Sabbath. But don't get mad at anybody. Okay, that's just me. Thank you, Don. Great choice. Bark at the Moon for me. It's a good album. It's a great album. Right here, Andrew. I just heard the news. Came to YouTube to confirm the world's lost a legend. Absolutely. Aimee Adams, the first three albums were the best. Yeah, they were. Right here. He sang the song Suicide Solution and Back to the Beginning. I talked to Bob Daisley about that song because Bob Daisley wrote the lyrics. And you remember when there was a kid that killed himself and the parents tried to sue Ozzy? And Bob Daisley, when he wrote that song, the lyrics, he was writing it to Ozzy, okay, trying to help Ozzy because Ozzy was drinking like a madman. And that was towards Ozzy. It had nothing to do. And you could watch that episode. Make sure you click on there's 2 episodes I did. I have more I need to edit and put out there. Like I said, the unedited is in my members only. But I'm going to do more clips of that. But yeah, and I had Bob answer a bunch of questions from the fans. So I'll be releasing them. I'm going to have Bob come on again about this. But there's a whole bunch of Bob. I have Carmine. Check out those playlists right here. Crowbar and the Skull. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Prince of Darkness. Godfather of Metal. See you on the other side, brother. Thank you, Crowbar. Don Mason. Wow. Great story. Never heard about that. Don, I'm sorry, Don. Dan, you're far away from the screen. I'm saying your name wrong. I'm going to make everybody mad at me. Dan, thanks for being here, and it's good to be chatting with you. Yeah, check out our Ozzy Osbourne playlist. There's some good stuff there. I had the chance of, when I went to see Kiss in London, there's this man sitting next to me, and he was such a lovely guy. He was in a wheelchair. And we were talking. I was eating the free catering, and the fork I bit into the tuna salad, whatever I was eating, and the plastic went in my mouth. I go, what the fuck's this? You think Kiss could get better stuff backstage for the? And the guy who I was complaining to was Lee Kerslick, nicest effing guy in the world. I have a picture of me, him, and Eric Singer. Great guy. Let's see what else I'm putting up over here. The Crazy Train has now departed. Ride all the way, Ozzy. Yep. Yeah, it was a crazy, funny story. Let's right here. My friend seen a post that Ozzy didn't die. Is that true? Or how do you know? Unfortunately, it's true, my friend. Don't know what to say. Okay? It's true. Lexi, Lulu, thanks for being here. No more tears. Let's see. Karen. Rest in peace, Iron Man. Good to see you, Karen. Haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here. Final Fantastic. Rest in peace, Oz. I wish I could have met him. Got all of his CDs. Big fan. Much love since I was a kid. Yeah, I totally get it. All right, everybody. I am Stefan. You guys are all beautiful. Right now, can you confirm Ozzy passed Monday morning, British time? Right now, it is the reports are going online. I don't know the exact time, unfortunately, but you'll be finding it on the internet. So, probably Detroit. Good to see you here. Uh, my family loves him. But from the reports, let's see what else I could bring to you right now while we're live with this sad breaking news about Ozzy Osbourne. Right here. Ozzy Osbourne dies just weeks after farewell show. This is a video unavailable. Heavy metal star Ozzy Osbourne has died at 76. It doesn't say the time yet. The BBC just wrote this 3 minutes ago, right here. And it says Black Sabbath's Ozzy Osbourne dies at the age of 76. His family made an announcement. So it might have been in the morning. But I don't know where. So we'll find more out. But the bottom line is we lost a legend. And it's so crazy how it ended right after, about 3 weeks after the final shows. Ozzy's final goodbyes. Dear friend and huge trailblazer, Elton John. Elton John says he was so sad to hear the news of Ozzy Osbourne's death just now. I'm just reading this right now, right here. He was a dear friend, a huge trailblazer who secured his place in the pantheon of rock gods, a true legend. He wrote in an Instagram post. He was one of the funniest people I ever met. I will miss him dearly. To Sharon and the family, I send my condolences and love. That's from Elton John. Surprised Elton John wasn't at the final show, now that I come to think of it, because they were good friends. But this is the news today. Okay, everybody. I am Stefan. You guys are beautiful. I appreciate all of your comments. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Can't say it better than that. My family loves him. Click here and here for some more episodes. We will see you all later, okay? Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember, keep your comments down below. Want to hear from you. Yeah, I don't even want to say goodbye to you guys. I'm just shocked. Shocked. All right. Thanks for hanging with me. That's the news in 33 minutes. Bye-bye. We love you.